Multiple changes coming here with Jordan Nobbs and Tobin Heath, just to emphasise the quality, the calibre of player they brought off the bench here. Paris, Catley, Marnham, Heath, Nobbs. It's a frighteningly good squad. Won't be a hat-trick for Miedemar. She's not the kind of forward that'll be too bothered. They're always slightly bothered, and some more than others, but job done. Williamson. Reuter with the cross, cut out. Sure, we've seen a touch yet for Paige Bailey-Gale since coming on, leading the line for this final chunk of the match. Well, you'd like to think for Leicester that we don't have fixtures like this very often, but unfortunately for them that is not the case. Chelsea last week, Arsenal here, Manchester City next, who've won 16 of their last 18 games and are scoring goals for fun. A horrible springtime. At least they can do it with the relative pressure-free outlook. Confirmation of these latest Arsenal changes now. That's all 5 made, and they're looking in probably for number 5 here. That's a good first touch for Paige Bailey-Gale, one-on-one with Ruben Moy for now. She's either going to need to go solo or wait for some help. Surrounded by the yellow shirts of Arsenal here. With the throw. Zinsberger under a bit of pressure. Williamson. Arsenal's goal difference right now, 1. Down on Chelsea's. 2 points ahead of them. Nikita Paris, well, trying to go through there. She was claiming a foul or a handball by Gemma Purfield, but something. Nothing given anyway. It's Veen Reuter. Puts the brakes on. Nikita Paris. Oh, it's intricate. And it's 5. Tobin Heath off the bench and onto the score sheet. Nikita Paris has a pair of assists. Arsenal level up the goal difference with Chelsea, which could be instructive come the final analysis. Racking them up late on here at the King Power. It feels a little harsh on Leicester. It is a little harsh on Leicester. They've defended so well for long periods here, but this is great intricate play. Look at this. And again, as Paris plays it across, it got a big deflection. And you find yourself thinking for the umpteenth time today, this could have gone anywhere, and it's fallen perfectly. Hit Tobin Heath on the armpit, basically, and got in. Thank you very much. And the US international scores for Arsenal again. Paris still waiting, but at least she's set up 2 since coming off the bench. Productive. Ruben Moy. Arsenal's 50th goal in the WSL this season. Conceded 10. Chelsea are 47 and 7. Strong. Typically so from Beth Mead. It's just such a battling player as well as a quality one. It's a perfect storm, a perfect combination for anyone in sport at any level. Seriously tenacious attitude coupled with really good technique. Heath. First Arsenal season. Tough attacking lineup to get into. Previously in England with Manchester United. Paris is the target of that rather difficult ball in from Williamson. These Arsenal players would love to get Nikita Paris a goal. No one wants to really admit it, but it is a bit of an issue for her. Ford, who's done so well for quite a while now. Burst through as a youngster with Everton, got a big move to Man City. Scored 30 goals in her last 2 City seasons before going to Lyon. Nikita Paris. Well, essentially, she was having to fill the unfillable boots of, well, arguably the best there's ever been in Ada Hegerberg. For so long. Fit again now. Scoring goals again. Hegerberg for Lyon. Back in England now, Nikita Paris. Good ball from her to find Valti. And now Mead, closed out. Suspicion of a foul in there. She certainly thought so, but referee Rachel Welsh did not. Heath. 26 goals this season now for Vivianne Miedema. A dozen of them in this division. On the presumption that that does get put against her name. That one was easy. And this one was probably heading for the other corner before de Graaf steered it into the near side. Four minutes plus whatever Rebecca Welsh decides to add on here. Now 12 goals, incidentally, clear of Ellen White in that all-time WSL chart. Ellen White playing for a pretty free-scoring Man City side, albeit she has more competition up front, arguably. Doesn't always start. Ellen White does always play for City, but doesn't always start. As Miedema does, just about. Maybe once has she not, actually, this season. Played every single match for Vivianne Miedema. Started all but one in the league before today. There's Bailey Gale down. Leicester, a rare foray into Arsenal territory here. Gregory gets it back to Purfield. Barker. Howard. De Graaf with the cross. Only one option in the box. Williamson. Greenreuter. It's on a pretty rare start today. It's usually Noel Maritz, the Swiss, on the right side of that defence, but Greenreuter gets the odd start in there. January recruit. Such good competition for places. Carried as the left-back options. With Moyne Williamson at the back today, but there's been the new signing Raphael in there. Jem Beattie still going. Shannon O'Brien's put in one heck of a shift today for Leicester. Heath, what a ball that is. Well, surely that's handball from Greenreuter. Not given as such. Officials far closer to it all than we are. First inspection looked that way. She's got away with one there. Into the final minute of normal time then. Nobbs. Valti. De Graaf. Distribution needs to be worked on by Leicester for sure. Defensive spirit, certainly not the case. Williamson. Heath. Corner. Great effort from the American there. So tough to score. So to get a corner out of it is an achievement in itself. Tobin Heath there, because she was almost across the byline. 7 added minutes. We had a few goals and substitutions. I suppose there was the bang on the head for Williamson too. Tobin Heath drills in the corner, low, cleared by Purfield. Barker back to Bailey Gale. Keeps on coming back though. Heath, determined to make the most of a cameo here. She's been absolutely everywhere, Tobin Heath, in the best possible way in this short spell on the field, including a goal. There might be more too. Mead clumped her in the way. Jordan Nobbs. Another deflection, another Leicester block, another Arsenal corner. Well, Ash Plumpter, Sophie Howard and De Graaf and Purfield and co. They're going to have some bruises tomorrow, these Leicester defenders. They've got their bodies in the way of what feels like half a dozen Arsenal shots each. Steph Catley to deliver the Arsenal corner here in stoppage time. Valti. Never seems to give the ball away. In by Jordan Nobbs, out by De Graaf. Wouldn't sit for Catley. Here she is again. Quite a lot of traffic around the edge of that box, isn't there? And still, Nobbs, worth a hit again. This one's soft target where the last was deflected. Jordan Nobbs got the party started when they hit Leicester for 4 in December. Couldn't keep that one down. Part of the fabric of Arsenal Football Club, Jordan Nobbs. Lydia Bedford, I'm sure, and it might sound strange after a scoreline like this, but I think there'll be a lot she'd be far more pleased with this weekend than last. They kept Arsenal to 1-0 with some really good organised defending for pretty much 3/4 of this game. It's only at the very end it's run away, and of course 5-0 looks bad, and it looks even worse following on from 9-0, but there's actually been a fair bit to commend about this display, whereas last week they really were pulled to pieces. Beanreuter, Paris, towards Mead. Leicester ball. Clattered into Sophie Howard there, Beth Mead. England versus Scotland in the Leicester box. Too much defending for those two to do today, Moy and Williamson. Still the tests will come. Not least, I'm sure, in their next outing. That's on the 17th of this month. It's the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea. She's determined to score in this cameo appearance. Jordan Nobbs, that's 3 shots already. The first and third of them deflected behind for corners. He'll be pleased that goal difference is up, that's for sure. Decent corner. There's another bang on the head to contend with here. League terms, it's Everton, Villa and West Ham after the FA Cup semi-final for Arsenal. Expected to win them all. The problem is they need Chelsea to make a slip somewhere in their own run-in. Heath making that ball hers. Determined, strong play from the American, and look what it's teed up here. Jordan Nobbs streaking through in the final minute of stoppage time. Can Arsenal get a 6th? Not yet, they can't. Williamson to Friedemanen. Valti. Just trying to wriggle free. Well, job done by Arsenal against a far more determined and defensively more sound Leicester side for the bulk of this game. They just ran away with it at the end, the other side of Al's side. It's a little flattering in some ways, the scoreline. Beth Mead's really early goal was all they had to show for it, Arsenal, for over an hour. But a couple of curious goals for Vivianne Miedema. For an own goal and a 5th off the bench for Tobin Heath, who was a real live wire, having come on as a substitute. And Arsenal go back to the top of the league. For now, at least, it's a commanding win away to Leicester. 5-0, the final score.